Merry meet everyone, Damick here. Welcome back, and if you haven't already been here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. You can see any of those. Today I'll be showing you how to do a protection candle with rosemary and clove. Also a oil base. I use my own protection oil, but you can use olive oil or any sort of protection oil. You can buy a protection oil. But the basics are a white candle. I use 9 rosemary leaves, and then I'll use 9 whole clove. And then you just need some kind of twine that can burn. This is all cotton, so it'll work. You just want to make sure you bless and enchant it whenever you get a new item. But yeah, no, it'll use 9 rosemaries, 9 clove, and then a white candle. So first you need to get some of your string. Whatever twine you decide to use, go ahead and get some of it out. Cut off a piece. So I start at the bottom of the candle when I start making these. So what you're going to want to do is tie it off at the bottom real well. You want to make sure it gets a good knot down there. If you can, tighten it enough to where it starts squeezing the wax. That's actually even better because it's going to really lock it in place. Alright. You want it to be able to swivel with a pull, but you don't want it to fall off. So just go ahead and get a good knot down at the bottom. Now, I want to make sure it's the complete clove piece that I'm gathering. I don't want any broken pieces. I'll use those in more like powders or incense. Alright, got the clove. So I usually start with the clove. So you're going to take one of them. You're going to lay it onto the candle. You're going to take your twine, wrap it once, completely, like that. And then you're just going to want to set that aside. And you're going to grab your rosemary. Do the same. You're going to want to overlap the little leaf onto this piece of twine or string and loop them one whole time. And then you're going to keep staggering all the way up in like a spiraling motion until you get to the top. And this piece of string, I'm going to have to tie another one on it, but that's fine. Just make sure that it's tied real tight and it's not going to come loose. Any loose strays you're going to cut off at the end. Don't worry about it right now because I've tried to cut it before and then it messes up the whole thing, so I would just wait. So we got clove and rosemary. Now I alternate them. You don't have to alternate them, but I do. So we're going to do another clove right there. Once again, make sure you overlap it somehow. This rosemary, I use the string, but the clove, I use the rosemary. And then you just keep going, staggering all the way up. I gotta get some more string here. Get a decent amount. And just as like a disclosure, this is gonna emit a pretty decent flame, so Make sure it's in a well ventilated area away from any sort of drapes, any sort of cloth, fabric. Make sure I would put it in a holder, and if you don't have a holder, on a very safe, like fireproof plate or metal tray of some kind. Because not only is the candle going to burn, but once it hits the twine's going to burn, and it's also going to burn the herb, so it's going to get a pretty nice flame going. Let's see. The only ends that I will cut are going to be these ones, because I don't want it to bulk up too much where I tied the new piece of string, but like I said, make sure it's tight, and it's not going to come out. So we got clove, now we're going to do rosemary. One whole time. There we go. Now we're going to do another clove. One full time. And a rosemary. And a clove. So you're just going to keep alternating them. Oh, broke off a little piece of that one, but that's alright.